Where do you see direct mail going in the coming months and years? Do you think it's going to come back as strong as it once was, or maybe in a different way?
Well, I think it'll continue to be relevant
Hmm.
because once again, it's producing a response. So it's hard to argue with return on investment.
That's right.
So as it continues to produce a return, people will continue to use it. I think unfortunately our friends at the postal service have been raising postage rates about twice a year recently, and um, there's this idea of price elasticity that comes into play at some point.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll lighten up on that a little bit.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If that gets out of control, then the, barrier to entry can be harder. Your return is going to be less, naturally.
Yeah, I think it's so that particular thing is not helpful. I mean, the postal service has a universal service mandate. It seems like they think if they raise the price somehow they're going to become profitable. But I mean, if you're trying to deliver a letter to you know a small cottage out in rural Oregon, that's never going to be profitable. I mean,
Right.
and there's nothing you can do to change that. I don't
That's right.
think. But but there are other things the postal service can do, and they'll figure it out. I'm confident. That stuff like because they visit every house and business in America 6 days a week. I mean, just think of all the other things they could be doing when they visit your house. In terms of delivering packages and pizzas and what have you.
It, yeah, it seems like there's some innovation that definitely needs to come. And that might happen when Bezos buys it, or, because that would be, I mean, Amazon's at my house at least once a day, if not twice a day. So,
Right. Well, that's the other thing and I've had this conversation with Postal Service in the past. That's the other thing that's different is because that Postal Service, because of Amazon, things like Amazon, the FedEx guy and the UPS guy are there more often. But
mhm,
still, the postman or the postwoman, the postal person is going to
mhm,
be there 6 days a week. They're part of the neighborhood, right? You get to know them
mhm.
on a first name basis. You're
That's a
used to
great way to
seeing
look
them.
at it.
And
Yeah.
so that you've got this relationship with the Postal Service,
Mhm.
and they can really find other ways to leverage that relationship, I think.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
then, by the way, if you already got a truck in somebody's driveway, the incremental cost to deliver one more package
Mhm.
is about zero.
That's right.
So
If you can
from
figure out the logistics on the pre truck getting there, which Amazon pretty much got figured out.
yeah, no, exactly. Well, that's why Amazon is one of the biggest customers of the U.S. Postal Service right now.
That's right.